Welcome to your first Houdini project. We're going to create a simple abstract model. So something like this. It's called Macro Xgen. Xgen is a plugin in Maya. So most of them are like, see, it's Maya Xgen topology. So this is something what we're going to create in Houdini. In this class, I'll tell you from scratch how to create a project and how does everything works. Okay, so when you are inside Houdini, you go here, up here, and you can see here new project. So this is how you create a new project, and you must be wondering why that is a thing to teach. Yes, it is a thing to teach in the especially Houdini project, because as you click the new project, you could see a lot of things. This is why I'm teaching how to create a project. All right, so you can see here there are like project folders. So unlike other 3D software or other programs, After Effects or you name it, they won't create any folders for you. Maybe the only thing they will create for you will be maybe like footage folder and a backup or crash point or something. That's the only thing. But here Houdini is trying to keep everything organized, so it's going to create all these folders for us. It's like a folder called geometry, a folder called Houdini digital asset if you have any. So all of this under the name of this one. So you'll have a folder called geo, HDA, same, and likewise, and you can choose in your project, like if you have any plans that okay, I'm not gonna bring Alembic file, ABC file. Just like in the video, we have format called .mov, .mp4, and image. You'll be familiar with. Everyone will be familiar with JPEG and PNG, and some PDF also. So likewise in 3D, we have formats called like OBJ, FPX, ABC. ABC is Alembic, right? So that is a 3D format. Okay, 3D format. It is like you can export your geometry to another 3D software like Unreal. Unreal will read Alembic file. So that is Alembic. And texture, render, so whatever you want you can select it. So I'm unchecking Alembic because I'm not going to bring any geometry, and in this video I don't have a simulation or Houdini digital asset. So Houdini digital asset is like the tools I told you, right? You can build your own tool by using attributes and wax, expressions and groups. So that way you can build your own tool. So I don't have any tools, or I'm not gonna make a tool, so I'm unchecking that. And geometry, I don't have a geometry also, so I'm unchecking that. And yes, of course I'm bringing a texture because so you can see all of these are based on color, right? So if you take any example like this one, the effect happened because of the color, right? So black area is down and blue, all the green are small size, and all the pink or orange color thing is taller. So it is based on color, right? I think it's probably some JPEG of ink. So you could see something like this, right? So maybe some ink flow or texture he must be used, or a texture or an image. Okay, he must be used. So of course we need a texture for that, and render, of course. Flipbook, we are not doing any animation. So Flipbook is like a media player, VLC, just like that. VLC of 3D, like it's not exactly VLC, but that does make. And script, we're not bringing any script or comp. Maybe I'll do some comp in Photoshop, so I'll keep the comp file there. Audio, I have no audio and no video, and there is no desktop that folder I wanted. So desktop is workspace desktop, you can save it. And any custom, like if you do wanted to give a folder which of your name. So it's like I might be bringing an HDRI. So HDRI you can also put in any folder. This is just for organizing. Okay, so you will have better folder structure. That is the main thing of doing all this. Okay, so you can bring any custom if you have any. And then now you could see dollar in many places in Houdini. So that is, I think that is a Python thing, language code dollar. I'm not sure, but it is actually something happening inside dollar home. What you need to understand is that dollar home is some expression. It's just like attributes that I told you in the last class, color CD. So dollar home is also some inbuilt script inside Houdini. Okay, so I'll go to the path, and here in the left side you can see another dollar thing, dollar hip, dollar job, dollar temp. So temp is where when you have any crash happens, when you are when your crash happens, it's like this is basically this folder structure is connected to your C, Windows, or Windows system. Basically it will be there in the app data, where any crash happens, there will be automatically, it will be sending to the temp file. Okay, you can choose where the temp file has to go, but the best practice is keeping is default. So now, so as you click the dollar hip, of course it's gonna go to your documents as an inbuilt expression. It is going to the documents, but you can make it yours. So I will go to, so I have a folder, and if I click here, then I get that place in here, so that every time I just have to click there, then I get that folder which I wanted to go, which is D drive in my case. And I deleted the name, and I gave it a name, HoudiniFile. So it's going to create a HoudiniFile project here, and I click OK. Then I can choose a name that all of this has to be under one folder. So I'll give it a name. I give a name, project create abstract, to the directory. Okay, and which will be which will have HoudiniFile named. So I click OK, and if I go to that folder, so see, you have a HoudiniFile, and inside you have project create abstract, and whatever I check tick, I have that. All right, but you can see there is no other files there, so it's all empty. If you go here, see, it's going to be 0 byte. There is nothing, just an empty folder. The cool thing is that you can paste texture HDRI over here, and the use, I'll tell you what is it. So you can see all of the folders, but there is no, the Houdini file is not there yet. The next thing you need to do is go here and save as, because you need to save the file of your Houdini file, right? So save as, and give it a name again. So this is my name, project abstract, and voila. So now it is there. So this is important. What is important? Your file, your hip file, has to be outside your folder structure. That is good practice. Like, you'll be seeing like, why, if it is inside, anything happens? Nothing happens, but it will save your life. I'm telling you. How it's going to help you, I'll explain as we go. All right, so now you have created a project, and I'll just show you the use of all of this. So right now you have organized everything. Just wanted to explain the use of all of that, the use of keeping organized. So I'm in the material panel, the material palette, which is like the library of material. I took the principal shader just like that, no good reason. So when I double click the shader, and if I go texture, so you go to the texture and you click the base texture if you wanted to import any texture outside the system. So you go here, and if you click here, then if you go to your hip, dollar hip, if you click the dollar hip, then voila, you are inside your project which you created. See the comp texture inside your project. So that's the best thing, that you don't have to look for, search for. Is that a big thing? Of course it's a big thing, because you don't need to search the file. It's a big thing. Actually it is a big thing. So you click here, you get it. So same way, you go to any if you want to import anything, you click here and click on the dollar hip, you will be inside your folder structure. That's important. That's gonna save your life, I'm telling you. Right, so now I'll delete that material. Now let's begin.